businessman, baseball coach, and beloved member of the Covington community gunned down. Police say he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, 3 years after his murder, the case has fallen silent.
When you have all the crime and all the cases that keep popping up, I mean, our frustration is we don't want our case to go under, fall to the bottom of the pile.
That's why the family of Bruce Kuchera is doing what it can to keep the case alive so police can track down his killer. WDSU anchor Randy Russo tells us about the latest efforts to solve this cold case and the man police would like to question.
It's been more than 3 years since the death of their father, Bruce Kuchera. And for the first time, Caitlin and her brother Christopher are seeing the very spot where he was gunned down.
It's definitely difficult. It's not easy to think this is the last place he was, but I know that, he's at peace now.
However, the Kuchera children have remained restless, still plagued with so many questions, including who's responsible for taking their father from their lives.
He was a wonderful guy, like so giving, so caring. I was honored to have him as my dad. He taught me a lot.
I've been able to block some of the stuff out, just waiting for the detectives to make some headway, and I think that once they make an arrest or they solve this case, it'll be, I'll be able to deal with it in a different way.
Kuchera, a Covington businessman, was in this New Orleans East neighborhood on April 24th, 2012, looking for an investment property when he stopped by the Mark 7 apartment complex on Papania Street. After speaking to the apartment manager, Kuchera began walking back to his truck when gunshots rang out.
All indications are that he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And at this point, there have been no witnesses to the crime, something detectives have a hard time believing.
As you can see this morning, there's quite a bit of foot traffic in and out of this apartment complex, and to think it was any less in 2012 I doubt that.
One person police want to speak to was actually working on a bicycle at the time of the shooting in the apartment complex parking lot. And then shortly after the shooting was seen leaving on that bicycle, traveling down Papania Street towards Drew, carrying a bag.
And in that bag could be some of Kuchera's personal items that went missing after he was murdered.
It's just sad. I mean, he's a hard-working gentleman, family man, and shows up looking for business, continue his efforts and what he does to provide for his family. And at some point in time, another individual thought it would be best to end his life and take his stuff. Sad.
His children say there's not a day that goes by that they don't think about their dad and all the memories he's missed.
I know that he's looking down, happy at how we're living our lives and moving forward. I just want to make sure he knows that we don't forget about him.
And they want him to know they're not giving up hope to get justice for the man who gave back so much to his family and community.
We're never going to stop coming after the people that did this. So even if they feel like they can breathe a little bit, we're going to be right behind them.
On your side, I'm Randy Russo, WDSU News.
Right now, there's a $27,500 reward for information about Bruce Kuchera's murder. And this is another look at the person of interest police would like to talk to. He was last seen on a bicycle the morning of the murder on Papania towards Drew Street. If you know anything that can help detectives, call Crime Stoppers or the NOPD's Cold Case Division at 658-5300.